Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's Matt Bonk, Nats Fight Media, coming at you guys with another video. You guys already know what time it is. It's time to bring on that box. And today we're going to be talking about David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, the mega fight coming up real soon, March 25th. We're about less than a week away from the fight. This is probably the biggest fight alongside Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia for the year. There's a lot of animosity. These guys don't like each other. Their families don't like each other. Caleb Plant, Jose Benavidez, David Benavidez, his father, their father, like, they don't like each other. It's been very apparent within the many altercations and situations that they've had where they're talking trash to each other, saying nasty things that you don't want to say to anybody that you're about to get in the ring with. And it's just a lot of beef right now. And specifically, let's get into something that happened recently. Caleb Plant has been accused of not paying his dues in the gym. And he's tried to clear it up, saying that I paid everything. I even paid off, parts of the guy's rent, the gym owner's rent, stuff along those lines. And he has texts from the gym owner saying that, he apologizes for the whole situation even happening. But it's stuff that happens. That's how boxing is. You have to pay coaches, you have to pay trainers. Sometimes you forget that, like, it's a lot to keep track of. I'm not saying that I know what happened for a fact. I know that Caleb Plant's a good guy. I know David Benavidez is a good guy, and I'm sure the gym owner was a good guy. And this is probably one of those misunderstandings that just gets blown out of proportion because of social media and because of the actual underlying beef that David Benavidez has with Caleb Plant in terms of, their actual fight, their history. These guys really don't like each other, but that's what makes for such an exciting fight. In terms of Caleb Plant not paying the gym owner, I don't think that's true. I think that everything that Caleb has owed, he's paid, and I think that, to my understanding, the owner of the gym has said that, a lot of the money that's donated to the gym, it goes to, a good cause and for kids. So people are looking at it as if, Caleb's not he's taking away from kids, blah, 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 by not paying whatever the fee or whatever the dues were apparently. But I think Caleb did pay what he was owed, of him. And that's that. I don't think it's anything that, should affect the fight, affect, any fighter's chance of winning, obviously. Like, I don't think it impacts a fighter's intention of going in the ring or stepping into that ring. They're going to be there come March 25th. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, these guys have such, opposing styles, but at the same time, both very exciting fighters, very, emotional and just fascinating fighters, in my opinion, because you have Caleb Plant, sweet hands, then you have David Benavidez, the Mexican monster. You have David, who's very offensive, throws a lot of combinations, can sometimes get a little bit reckless. Let's see if Caleb Plant, will be able to capitalize on that. Then you have Caleb Plant, who's, sweet hands. He's that slick boxer that's more hit and don't get hit. Obviously been stopped by Canelo, but, when your only losses to a guy like Canelo, future Hall of Famer, one of the best to ever do it, I mean, there's no shame in taking that loss. And he took it like a champ. He congratulated Canelo, apologized for, the altercation that happened prior to the lead up of the fight, and that was that. So I know Caleb's a champion. Obviously, there's been a lot of talk that David Benavidez hasn't been on a stage like this before, but Caleb Plant has against Canelo, so that is kind of true. He's never fought someone like Caleb Plant of his caliber, so you can't say the same. You can't say that for Caleb Plant because Caleb's fought Canelo, so he does have that experience where he's kind of on that level of Canelo's on that level of David, and he might be better. That's another fight that could potentially happen down the line. I think that the winner of this fight kind of gets put in that right direction. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant coming up real soon. I think David's going to have to be really careful in there. I don't think he could throw as many combinations. He's going to have to pick when he throws them. And once he finishes throwing them, he can't be in that pocket for too long because Caleb Plant will capitalize. We saw what he did to Anthony Dirrell, and I've said it before, and I'll say it like 10 times and time again, like that. Caleb really did impress me with that shot. The left hook to the body and then came up top with it. It just... He beat Anthony Dirrell to the punch, which isn't easy to do. And David said that fight was close before that, but, it doesn't matter because when you knock a guy out, and David knows this better than anybody, it doesn't matter what happened before because you stopped him. And that's what Caleb Plant did, and that's what David Benavidez does. So that's why it's so interesting. I could see this fight being played out in so many different ways, but I think that the guy that goes in there with more of his mind and IQ. You know, this is going to sound cheesy, but this is what I think. I think that the guy that goes in there and executes his game plan without getting too emotional, that's the fighter that wins it. The fighter that can put the anger that he has for, you know, his opponent aside and then execute a game plan, that's the guy I lean towards. That's why I think I might have Caleb in this one. This one's like flip a coin for me, but I kind of lean Caleb just in the boxing ability. I don't know if David will be able to stop him. You know, the ring size, they're saying that the ring's bigger, and Caleb moves around a lot. He's very mobile. Not that he's running away. That's part of boxing. You're trying to hit guys and not get hit. So I lean Caleb Plant. I'm not gonna lie, but obviously I can't count out David. That it's a 50-50 fight. You ask me tomorrow, I might say David. So right now I'm leaning Caleb Plant by decision, but we'll see what happens. Obviously coming up, it's fight week. You know, get excited. It's going down March 25th this Saturday. Pay-per-view. Don't want to miss it. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That's going to do it for another NazFight Media video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been your boy, Matt Nabong, with another video. Hope you guys enjoyed it all. Thank you guys for the constant support. Salute to y'all always. It's been your boy.